Look, when I was early in my career, I was go-go, right? And I started getting anxiety attacks. And people ask me, well, how'd you get in meditation? The anxiety attacks were so bad. My brother's sitting over here and right there. I ended up down at Alvarado Hospital seeing a doctor because I thought I was having a heart attack. I literally thought I had 4 or 5 heart attacks. But the anxiety was so much because the adrenaline in my system that was being released because I was such a go-go guy. Literally, the guy does an angiogram on me at 28 years old. An angiogram, right? Rams that thing up through your groin, shoots this stuff up there and says, guess what, kid? There ain't nothing wrong with you, right? I leave and I go, what the hell? Something's wrong. And he goes, no, there isn't anything wrong with you. I said, well, there's something really wrong with me because whatever's happening to me is real to me. It may not be real to you, dude, but it's real. Pain in the arm, chest pain, can't breathe. I'm like laying flat. You know what? Got so debilitating that I never left my office because I was afraid if I got in an elevator or I did something, I was going to have an anxiety attack. That's how bad it was. So somebody says, hey, you ought to go to Scripps and get some biofeedback. And it's like, biofeedback, what is that? Well, we're going to hook you up with these little things on your head and you're going to see a screen and blah, 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 blah. And I did. And the biofeedback, they say that marijuana is basically the entry drug to heavier drugs. Well, I don't totally believe that, but I will say that biofeedback is the entry into meditation because there's no place else to go. You can only put those electrodes on your head so many times where it just doesn't really feel that great, so you're going to end up meditating. Joaquin actually sitting out there, he and I go to 3 or 4 times a week to a yoga class, and Joaquin is one of my yoga partners. He's like right next to me. So, and if I had such severe reactions to stress, cortisol, all that stuff was going through my body as a result of that, and I used meditation and I was able to calm that, I would say, well, I might be a living example that you wouldn't want to live because it was that debilitating. I mean, to actually get an angiogram, that's pretty severe, right? You're like, hey, it's like, go do that. And it didn't just happen once, by the way. My brother, who was working with doctors in the cath labs and sold pacemakers for years, sent me to another guy in Escondido, and it happened a second time. I haven't had an angiogram once, I've had it twice. And you want to know something? I haven't had anything in a really long time. You know why? Because I've learned that practice that you maybe are saying, oh, I don't want to do it, pretty much kept me away from those doctor's offices.